All right, people. So I want to talk about this guy, this GOP unbound delegate coming out and saying in plain view that they're going to steal the election from Trump. His name was like Curly Hogland or some shit like that, and he's on, I think, CNBC, and the interviewer is like asking him a bunch of questions, and then he's like, well, the people don't decide the nominee, the party does. And the host is like, wait, what? What are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, the party does. And then the host is like, well, what's the point of primaries? And he's like, well, that's a good question. So there you go, people. You know, they're pretty much admitting that they want to steal the election from Trump. They want to get, you know, a person in there that they can control fully. Maybe like a Paul Ryan. I saw Mitch McConnell like endorse Paul Ryan for president. I hear Mitt Romney, you know, might run for president. So you never know what they're going to do. I know one thing. They don't want Donald Trump. I think they'll take it Ted Cruz, but they don't want Donald Trump. They will try to screw him out of the election, screw him out of the GOP nominee at all cost. So yeah, and this guy pretty much admits it. He says it doesn't matter. You know, even though... He said, like, even though there's bound delegates, you know, like Trump won a bunch of delegates, they could still change their mind or some shit like that. So they pretty much want to, like, steal the election from Trump, even though he's going to win a majority of the delegates, it looks like. I mean, this is ridiculous. I can't believe this wasn't a bigger story. Again, if this was Bernie Sanders... You know, and it's criminal on it's wrong on the Democratic side too that they have super delegates too. They have actually more, I think. But if they came out on the Democratic side and said, "Oh, you know, we're just going to steal the election for Hillary," you know, they would be up in arms. The media would, and they should be, though, because it actually is happening though that they're stealing the election from Bernie. But they should be up in arms on both sides. I made a video like a month ago saying fuck superdelegates, and I said everybody should unite, whether you're Democratic, Republican, whatever, against superdelegates because it's awful. And then I see some people saying, "Oh, it's only the Democrats have superdelegates." No, the Republicans have them too. They're just not called superdelegates. They're just unbound delegates. It's the same fucking thing. They're just named different things. So don't say the Republicans don't have it. You know, don't. So, but it's just pissing me off. You know, they're actually admitting in plain sight that they want to steal the election from Trump, even though way more people support him than anybody else in the Republican Party. Even though he's getting way more votes, you know, they're admitting this. You know, I can't believe that this guy actually admitted in plain sight that the people's votes don't matter. It's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. They're just going to disregard the vote of the people, and it looks like they're going to try to put in a Mitt Romney or a Paul Ryan, or maybe a John Kasich. I don't know what the fuck, but I know one thing: they don't want to put in Donald Trump as a GOP nominee, even though he's clearly the best option to defeat Hillary Clinton. Do you think people are going to vote for Mitt Romney? No, especially if he doesn't have any delegates going into the convention. So, it's just a pretty crazy world we live in. So, we'll see what happens. But hopefully, somehow Trump gets the nomination for the Republicans, and hopefully he goes on to beat Hillary, because that's our only way to save this country, I think, or at least partially save it. There you go, people. Let's hope that they don't steal the election, because I'm afraid if they do, there's going to be massive there's going to be a lot of fucking people upset, and maybe even riots, and that's never a good thing. But again, crazy world we live in, admitting they want to steal the election from Trump. So there you go, people.